Welcome everyone, Nickelodeon here, Nickelodeon's gaming channel. We're going to go ahead and continue this on and get leveling again. Back to Western Plaguelands, 36. I think we're going to have to finish up. Oh no, we just headed out to Menderstead. So that's where we're at now. I actually came back. Why is that starting off? I actually came back to Chilling Camp so I could gain some rested XP while we waited for today. So I'm going to go ahead and get us back out to Menderstead, and I'll meet up with you there. Sorry about that. I screwed it up. I had it on mute by accident. So it's all right now, but I'm going to have to reread the quest log. So I'm glad someone's here to help me out. We Cenarian druids have recultivated Dalston's farm. Immediately behind me, the land has flourished and our crops have been successful. Mostly. A few plants seem to be infected with the plague that ran through this land. Perhaps the roots were too deep. Perhaps the seeds were too weak. I cannot say. All I can say is that I need an able warrior like yourself to help remove the bad plants from the good ones. Alright, and then it was Zen'kiki the druid was the next one. It says, I am Adrian Talhide, a druid of the Cenarian Circle. You can thank us for healing this land where there was once only death. We accept all those who choose to follow the druidic path, regardless of race, faction, or talent. Occasionally that means we enlist a druid who needs more help than others. I'd like you to meet Zen'kiki. He's pretty new and he's still learning his craft. Would you mind taking him out with you for a while? You can practice combat on the plagued animals nearby. Alright. And then we turned in the Menderstead and we're going to accept an era for new Plaguelands. I'm going to run over here and pick this up real quick.
The Legion will fall.
It says, no longer does the Scourge hold this area. We the living are retaking Lordaeron. We have taken great strides already, as you have already seen. Earth, flowers, and trees all grow green, and the wildlife is beginning to return. Yet a few remnants of undeath remain. While the trees and grass prosper, the animals are struggling. Something is preventing them from healing, and I intend to find out what it is. Bring me samples from the plagued wildlife so that I may study them more closely. Okay.
Remember the lessons of the past.
I gotta remove 3 unhealthy looking pumpkins. So we're just gonna pick these little dudes here, and then they're gonna turn into little creatures. We're gonna have to kill them off. And we need to do 3 of them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pick all 3 right now and save myself the trouble. See some rotten apples? They're going to be just laying over here on the ground. Under these trees. 1, 2, 3. One more. Alright, so let's grab these guys. Alright, I just need 1 more apple. Kind of got to tip the camera so you can see it a little clearly. There we go. Alright, that takes care of all those. Now I just need to get some corn stalks. And those are going to be over here, obviously, in the cornfield. I need 6 of those. And these ones are a little tougher to spot. You kind of have to look down the rows. That's fade leaf. Real tough to see. There's one. 1, there's 2. There's 3. So there's 4 down here. Alright, they're still glittering. Oh, we're gonna pick them. Okay, I don't want to pick them though. There. Alright. Now we're gonna run over here. I'm gonna pick up plague, all these little deals here, the plague bears and wolves. Go ahead, making sure I got the right one selected. Alrighty. So there's one plague bear. Let's get him. We're supposed to kill 20 of them, 20 wildlife with Zen'kiki, and then we need to collect the plague bear samples too. It's 2 out of 4. He died quick. It must have fixed the drops nest because it didn't used to drop the samples every time, so you'd have to kill, you know, a couple to get one. That's 2 out of 4 for them. A couple more bears, a couple more wolves. 3 out of 4. Need to find a couple more. Usually they're all over this place. There's one. Okay, that's that. I need one more bear sample. Shaman, I don't need those guys yet. One more bear. I should be right over here. Oh, there's somebody out here killing them, that's why. It's a wolf, I don't really need a wolf. There she is. Another wolf. Could really use a bear right about now. There he is. Alright, got all the samples. We got everything turned in. And now we're going to head back. Alright, here we're at. Let's turn these in.
Have a go, why don't you?
I've been
Now I gotta
expecting.
get some plague lurkers. So we're going to head down right over this hill road here. There's going to be a few of those plague lurkers. We'll have to hunt around for them a little bit, I think, because they tend to... These spiders, there's the ones that look like the black widow spiders, and there's the ones that look like tarantulas. We need both kinds. Like that one right there. That came out of nowhere. Alright. So that's 2 lurker samples. At least Zen'kiki, when he is using his Nature's Wrath, at least he hits his targets. Not like when he turns into a boomkin. Alright. This place sits on like the border of 2 different zones, so sometimes you'll hit an enemy, and then they'll zone out. Because you can see across into the next zone, you just can't, they can't cross the line. Sometimes. Because of the phasing technology that Blizzard implements, sometimes you phase out to them and they reset. So it's kind of funny when it happens actually, because you'll be in the middle of a fight and it'll disappear. Okay, so I just need tarantula looking spiders, which I think are on the other side of this mountain for the most part. Yes, there's one right there. So that. And one more. And then I have to kill like 5 miscellaneous ones for Zen'kiki, so that we can round up to even 20. Okay. I'm gonna go over here and Thurman Grant and turn this in. And we're gonna do a little bit of questing right here in this little farm area. Which unfortunately Zen'kiki does not get any credit for, because they're not fighting the wild creatures. I told Commander Valifist that we could hold our own, and we intend to. I had a little conversation with Death Knight General Thessarian on my way over here. We farmers plan to hold our own. I remember we helped the farmers. We went and got down and got all the equipment for them yesterday. So now they're over here and they're learning to fight. So we'll take control of this farm, begin to cultivate the land, and then we will battle for Anderhall. Commences, we will attack the Forsaken from the rear. They'll never expect it. First, we need to get rid of these Forsaken Outriders. Come kill some and return to me.
Have a good one.
Alright. Let's get rid of some of these Outriders here. Yesterday when we went down into the crypt, we gathered up all of the armor and swords as part of the quest, and this is where they went with them, so they could practice their skills fighting. Even though they're not wearing the swords and armor that I got for them. They're still fighting with pitchforks, but you know. 7 out of 10. 8 out of 10. 9 out of 10. One more. Alright. So we're going to turn this into Thermogrant. One second here. Sorry about that. Alright.
Can I help you?
Now, in fact, you might still be able to train some of my men. You probably noticed that the abomination outside. We initially tried to fight him, but he didn't fight back. He seems to want to help out the farm. Take a group of 4 settlers and challenge this abomination to combat. He seems to be pretty tough, but with 1 of him and 5 of you, I think you'll have a chance of beating him. Speak with Gory at the Writhing High and challenge him to combat.
See you around.
Right? So Gory is this big abomination standing over here.
What we do?
If you really want to help out, then you help me and my friends with some combat practice. Alright, fight. Gory defeated. Okay, I'm going to turn that back in.
What can I do for you?
Pick up the zombie shotgun.
See you later.
And that's it. Alright, and we're done here. So we're going to go and pick up the last of the Zen'kiki wildlife. Which basically is just some more spiders. So finish killing off the spiders here. We should only need 5. Well, we need 4, so even fewer than I thought. Just gotta find some. There's one. Maybe 3 more. I think I'd have been better off going around the other side of the mountain, but do what you gotta do. Alright, we're gonna go this way because I know there's some more of those bears and stuff over this way. Hopefully they've respawned since that chick was over here. I'm getting the last of these. There's one right there already. Just 2 more. Then we're gonna have quite a few quests to turn in. Well, actually, I thought we'd have more, but apparently I was mistaken. Alright. Alright. So those are both ready to turn in now. We're gonna run back to town there and turn them in. Here we are in town. Let's go ahead and turn it back in.
How may I aid you?
So it says here. Among other things, Zen'kiki needs to work on his spell accuracy. I could see his wrath spells spiraling out of control even from here. In fact, I use them as a marker to follow your progress through the woods. Perhaps we can use Zen'kiki another way. Take him up to the top of the hill, just to our east. The diseased hawks that circle above the hill must be destroyed, and have Zen'kiki shoot these hawks. Even if he can't hit them, he will distract them so you can finish them off. Well, that was nice of you.
Whims be at your back.
Here, go up there, distract them. Okay,
The
turn that one
Naru
in.
have not forgotten us.
Grab some boots. We are not only Argent Crusaders here in the Plaguelands, our headquarters, Hearthglen, lies to the north. Even nearer to the north is a small lumber mill, which we also control. Nathaniel Duma is my main contact in the lumber mill. I encourage you to speak with him. Should you find yourself in that part of the woods, which I will.
Blessings upon your
So we're
family.
gonna go head up here to a different approach. I hate when my waypoint arrow gets out of control. We'll go ahead and turn this, go up here and get these diseased hawks. So now all I have to do for this quest is to come up here, and Zen'kiki will take a post, and you just click on him, and he'll pick a target and shoot it down. We'll shoot it and pull him in, like this chick's doing here. So we'll have him shoot one, and then we'll finish it. Just like that. And then just do it again. Eh, dang, silly cat. Come back here, Zen'kiki. Getting all wild on me. Zen'kiki. Yeah. Come on. That works too. You can take him down. 3 more. Excuse me whilst I lob an axe at you. What the heck is this guy doing? He's a warrior carrying a 2-handed staff. Okay, and 1 more and we're done. And then we'll be probably headed off to Hearthglen, I think. After this, so I'm gonna lob my axe at him, so I get credit for the kill, even if he kills it. Alright. Good deal. Now we're gonna go ahead and go turn in a different approach. Here, right back in Hearthglen. And here we are.
What brings you here?
Alright, now we're off to Nathaniel Duma. So way the heck up north here. And I'll see you on the other side. Alright, here at North Mill Lumber Camp. Let's go ahead and turn these
Well
in.
met. Be careful.
And talk to Kelly Duma. Accept that quest.
Need help?
I'm happy for Nathaniel. He spent so long trying to return to Northridge, and now, with the Scarlet Crusade out of his way, he can finally move back home. It's just, even for such a seemingly idyllic setting, it's not really the best place to raise a family. For example, along this valley's edge, you will find rabid foxes searching for innocent prey. Every once in a while, I catch a glimpse of them looking right at me. Please, warrior, remove some of these foxes. Okay?
Be careful.
So now we have to take the quest that I didn't read to you here, which is the Northridge Spiders Frightened. So, it's good to be back in Northridge. I've got my mill, my beautiful wife, a bouncing baby boy. I've even put on my hat with the Argent Crusade. We'll be supplying Tyrion's forces with lumber. My lumberjacks are being exceptionally productive too, up until a point the spiders came. Now they refuse to go any deeper into the woods. Maybe you can help me out. Hop on one of my horses and use it to frighten one of the spiders. Maybe we can avoid bloodshed and just scare them away. Alrighty. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to dismount and we're going to take one of these little horses here. They have an ability on their hopple called Winnie, which scares the spiders. So basically we're just going to run around scaring them, not really doing anything else to them. Just like this. You just got to ride through them and just keep scaring them. And And then the next part of this quest is going to be we're going to have to herd them. We actually have to herd them back into the mill so the guards can kill some of them. Take it here. I'm going to turn it off. You see she's already doing that part of it, herding them up.
Need help?
Alright. Now the High Lord was generous enough to send some of the recruits to protect us here at the mill. With your horsemanship skills and their martial prowess, we can do away with the spider problem easily. Hop back on the Mustang and scare those spiders again, but this time scare them all the way up to the mill. These Hearthstone recruits can then handle things from there.
Light bless you.
Alright. So we'll take that quest, but then we're actually going to go kill the foxes first, looks like. But actually, I would rather just get the spiders out of the way because they're kind of a pain in the butt. Because they don't exactly go in a straight line. You hit, like you'll just see they'll kind of veer off. You can really only push one at a time. And since you need 12, it's the rabbit foxes. Just like that, and you push them right up to the thing, and you need 10 of them. So yeah, it's pretty pretty labor intensive. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up so you guys don't have to watch it. There we go, got all 10 of those guys. Turn this in real quick. Get my Arachnid Wrangler bait. And I think that is actually going to end the video for today. I want to thank you all for tuning in very much. I appreciate it. Please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, a thumbs down if you didn't. Any comments or questions or anything you'd like for me to add to the show, please let me know. This is Nickelodeon. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again Friday. So you guys have a great day.